So that is huge news out of Icelandic football. Now we cross live to Detroit for an update on the Tigers this trade deadline day. Guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Detroit Tigers. It is Season 10, Episode 7, and today we face our nemesis side, the Toronto Blue Jays. We just never seem to be able to beat them, and we come back after trade deadline. We didn't do anything. I didn't really see the need to change anything. The one player I did try and move on was Errol Vera. I wasn't necessarily desperate to do so. There wasn't much coming back for him, so I figured, well, there's no point changing a winning side. We can deal with that in the winter if we need to. So we'll just get straight into how we've been going. We have faded a little bit. Now, of course, we left off after the All-Star game with the win here against Houston. We did go and sweep that series, which is very good. And Game 3 here, the 7-1 win, also featured a complete game from Carmona. So that was very, very good. You can see only 2 hits given up in the whole game, which is excellent. We didn't really have to pinch hit anybody because Carmona went the whole way. It was a 3-for-4 day for Mendoza. Childers hit a home run, and the pitching, there it is there. Absolute dominance from Yordani Carmona. You love to see that, don't you? Then we had a series in San Antonio against the Raging Cajuns, and we had another complete game here in the 5-1 win. Again, maybe a little bit more lucky this time. The only run came in the ninth, so almost a shutout. If you go and have a look here at the batting, it was a relatively comfortable day. Mendoza and TV with home runs in this one. 2 RBIs for Valdivanos as well. But there we go there. Mario Black, the lesser spotted. 10 hits he gave up, but only 1 run. So well done to him on his complete game. This was, of course, an unusual pitcher to start because of the suspension to Morales. But he definitely made the most of his chance, didn't he? Then we went to Boston. No, sorry, Boston came to us. Didn't go well. We lost all 3, and you can see it does fade away a little bit here. We went to LA, faced the Angels. We only won 1 of 3. The one we did win, though, in Game 1 here did feature, you can see there, 5 of our 6 runs in the 6th inning, featuring a Tony Vega grand slam. So very, very good at bat for him. He was pinch hitting, and that is a pinch hitter's dream, isn't it? Loaded bases, come in, whack a grand slam, and yeah, go and it was 2 outs as well. Go and take your seat on the bench, knowing that you've probably won yourself man of the match, and indeed he had. So not bad for an afternoon's work, is it? Barrera getting the win on this one with his 5 innings from the start. Eknes with his 31st close of the season. So then we played Kansas City. They came to town. We only won 1 of 3 against them. We won 2 of 3 against the A's. We don't want to talk about the last day in July. It was a little bit of a disaster. I'm not sure what happened there against the Rays. We only won 1 of 3 against them. We have bounced back so far against Toronto. We've had 2 5-1 wins, which doesn't bode well for today because I don't think we've ever swept them. We've been swept plenty of times, but I don't think we've swept them. So yeah, a little bit concerned with how this might play out. But if we go and have a look at the standings, the gap has closed. Now we've won 11 of the 22, which basic maths will tell me is 500. So there has been a drop off, but we stay above 500 for most of the rest of the season, having had that magnificent run where we were at like 700 for a month and a half. We should be okay to make the playoffs. It really is just between the Twins and the White Sox. And if you look down at the wild card, they are both in the they're both sort of in the wild card as things stand. So the playoffs are looking good, but we really do want to try and win the division. If we can win the division, not as the worst team, then we will obviously avoid the wild card series altogether. So we do want to try and stay above Texas Rangers, and they're 563 right now. If we go and have a look at some of the league leaders, and we still don't have anybody up there with the bat, which is maybe surprising, but maybe it's a good thing. If we go all the way down here, pitching is where we're excelling. Ake is still up there with wins. He does have a little bit of an injury just now. Morales is right up there in strikeouts. Eknes is leading the way, or joint leading the way with saves. And pitching war, Morales has just dropped out of that, possibly down to his suspension for fighting. And so this brings us to our pitchers and their numbers. You can see the starting rotation. It really is just a thing of beauty right now. Ake's got a little bit of an injury. He's day-to-day for a week or 2. The hope here that he just pitched yesterday in game. So the hope is that it's just a week and we might bring, say, Mario Black back in, having done a complete game on his 1 start so far, though maybe, as I say, a little bit lucky giving up 10 hits. So yeah, we'll just kind of see how he sort of plays out. But yeah, Mario Morales is looking brilliant. I have tried to offer him a 10-year deal, just trying to tie him down. He's not really interested. I don't know at what level we go to. I mean, maybe do we go at like up to say 18, 19 million for 10 years? The issue I have with that is if he gets injured, then we're sort of stuck paying him, but it could work out to be a bargain for him down the line if we do that. Shane Baz, we've been trying to do off and on with him. He currently, I put on the Discord earlier today, he wants something like 40 million a season. I think he's annoyed that we're not just giving him what he wants, and so he's having a little bit of a, well, this is what I want now kind of a moment. But anyway, that is what it is. We'll deal with that if and when we need to. But everybody else is doing fine. As I said before, the one sort of black mark right now in the bullpen is Reese Olson. He has been brilliant for us for many, many years now. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with him. Litwicky's the other one with a negative WAR that is maybe not having his greatest season. Everybody else absolutely flying. The hitters, and we've still not had to make a change all season, I don't think. And it's continuing to go well. Mendoza batting over 300, as is Childers. So those two are having magnificent seasons with the bat. Valdivinos is just under 300. And you look at some of these on-base percentages as well. I mean, even Ohtani's on-base percentage is the best in the team. So although, you know, the batting average maybe isn't there, there is an argument to say with an on-base percentage of just under 400, he might be worth another season, you know, at $2 million a year, but we'll wait and see on that front. It's just, as I say, it's just going very well. It's a good season that we're having, and long may that continue. So let's go and have a look at the lineups for this game against the Jays. On your feet, Tigers fans, as tonight's Jay Slayers take the field. At first base, it's Octavio Mendoza. At second base, it's Jesus Lima. At third base, it's Jim Singley. The shortstop is Edmilson Fernandez. In left field tonight, it's Tony Vega. In center field, it's Chris Ford. In right field, it's Troy Childers. The catcher tonight is Zion Rose. And tonight's starting pitcher is Yordani Carmona. And this is it. Matchups don't look great, do they? So Childers will lead us off in right field for this one. It's Ford batting second in center field. Singley, the third baseman, bats 3. Vega is designated hitting in left. Sorry, no, he's in left field batting 4. It is Lemus. There's no designated hitters, are there? Lemus, old habits die hard, is batting 5 at second base. Mendoza bats 6 at first base. Fernandez, the shortstop, bats 7. Rose, the catcher, bats 8. Carmona is the starting pitcher for us today. He has a 9-8 record, a 4.37 ERA, whip of 130. We're up against the lefty, which is why the lineup looks a little bit different to normal. Tucker Davidson, he has a 7-3 record, an ERA of 181 and a whip of 1. So I'm not quite sure how Carmona is winning that pitching matchup. Those numbers would suggest it is very much Davidson who wins that pitching matchup. But let's hope we can put a dent in those numbers of his. So it is Dewey Gillespie. What a great name that is. Batting 308 for Toronto this season. He's going to face Carmona. And let's hope we can get a win over the Jays here. A nice sweeping of the Jays would go down nicely, wouldn't it? In terms of... there we go. There's a start. Strikeout for Carmona. I have been looking at extending a few players' contracts that are up at the end of the year, and I've had a go at... It's not something I've ever really done, is trying to sign players that is deep, and it's off the wall on the full. And it is going to be a triple. Ford cannot prevent it. So a 1-out triple. I thought that was just a pop-up into center field, but boy, was I wrong. All right, so runner at third now. It is Aaron Dondo coming to the plate, batting 271. It's a 3-1 pitch. And that is popped up into right field. Is it TB out there? I can't even remember my own lineup now. Ball is caught, but it is going to drive in the run. And we fall behind early on here in the first. So 2 out, 1-0 down for Martinez, who is batting 230. A first pitch swing. And that is into left field. And it is caught by Tony Smash. He can play defense. Just doesn't do it very often. All right, Childers to lead us off. He is batting 315 so far this season. And let's see what we can do. Yeah, I am trying to tie some of these guys down to longer-term deals as Childers gets a lead-off single into center field. The reason I'm trying to do that is right now we're pretty much playing everybody other than I think Vera and Baz is on minimum wage, it feels like. So I'm trying to tie down some of these guys to longer term deals now as Singley strikes out. And it'll bring in Tony Vega, batting 230. Now, he is 2 hit pitches away from going third all-timers. That's for the Tigers. But on this occasion, he has grounded it out to end the first. So not much doing for us there outside of the Childers leadoff hit. So Moreno comes in for them, batting 280. First pitch swing, and that is hit into right field. It is, oh, a diving catch out there from Troy Childers. Wonderful defensive play. Alponte comes in now, batting 254. It's a first pitch swing. It is hit into left field. Vega trundles after it, and that will be at least a double. Vega's able to keep it to that. And that will be a 1-out double. There is just a little bit of danger here of this getting away from us early. Perez comes in, batting 136 this season. That is popped up. Ford comes in, makes the catch. Runner goes for third, and he's going to get there. Hey, I think he's caught Ford napping there a little bit, hasn't he? So 2 out with a runner at third for Mayer, who is batting 223. It's a 1-0 pitch, and that is going to drive in yet another run as the Blue Jays just getting runners on board and moving them around. Tucker Davidson, the pitcher now, batting 200 this year, so not the worst. But he watches strike 3 there to end the second, but we're 2-0 down. It'll be Lemus to lead us off, batting 270 this season. A 2-2 pitch, and Lemus gets it through the right side of the infield for a leadoff single. Now, can we move a runner around? Lemus is a decent base runner. Mendoza comes in, batting 302 this season. And Mendoza pops it up into foul territory for 1 away. In now will come Fernandez. It's a full count. Fernandez draws a walk, so we have 2 on. And Zion Rose coming to the plate. He is batting 224 this season. Oh, that was a ball, wasn't it? He goes down on strikes, bringing Carmona to the plate, batting 171. In a slump. I don't know if that's a batting slump or a pitching slump. He has got a home run this year, though, as Carmona. And he swings at what looked like ball 4 as well, and that'll end the inning. Gillespie comes back in for them, 0 for 1 today. 1-1 pitch into centre field. Ford is there, makes the catch, 1 away. Alright, Ramos comes up. He is 1 for 1 today. A 2-0 pitch, and he hits that into right field. It's got Childers going back. He's not going to get anywhere near that. It gets to the fence, and for the second time today, Ramos has a triple, I should say. Not often in the third inning, someone has 2 triples. We might be witnessing history here today. It ties the most triples with Blue Jays in a regular season. He's every chance of that record, isn't it? Aaron Dundo comes in, who has an RBI today. He strikes out for 2 away. That's important. They can't be a sac fly now. Martinez comes in. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a first pitch swing. It's a ground ball through the left side of the infield. And for the 3rd inning in a row, Toronto have managed to move in a run. Marino comes in 0 for 1 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. He's hit him, which seems unnecessary. So 2 on, 2 out now. And Alponte comes in 1 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. It's a strikeout to end the 3rd. But again, just driving in a run. This is very... who was the guy? Who was Leaky Fawcett? What was his name? He played for Toronto in real life, didn't he? I can't think who... Oh, someone will tell me in the comments. As a line out there for Childers. Unlucky. Alright, Chris Ford comes in. 0 for 1 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. Ford hits a good one. It's into left centre field to the fence. Now, Ford is quick. And Ford will stand at second with 1 away. Alright, can we start and chip away at the lead that the Jays have built up here? Singley comes in now. Now, since we've seen him last episode, he's got his 100th career double and his 100th RBI for Detroit. He will add to neither of those as he strikes out. It'll bring in Tony Vega. He's 0 for 1 today. Can he do something? He dribbles it in front of the plate. There's no way he's beating that. Oh, it's an error, and it's going to drive in a run. It won't be an RBI for Tony Vega, but it will be a run. Ford comes across. Vega goes to second, and can Lemus really drive in the nail up, make up for that error there as he draws a walk? All right, 2 on, 2 out. In now comes Mendoza, who is 0 for 1 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, Octavio. No, he strikes out. But we do cut the lead back to 2. Carmona to Perez, who is 0 for 1. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Carmona, that should be out. Lemus has it over to first. And that is one away. Maya to the plate, who is 1 for 1 with an RBI. First pitch swing. That is lined straight to. What a snag from Fernandez. He really had to leap for that, didn't he? Wonderful catch. It brings Davidson to the plate. Can we have a nice 1-2-3 inning? Yes, we can. As Carmona gets his 3rd strikeout for the game, his 2nd off of Davidson. And we go to the 4th with Fernandez to lead us off. Walked last time up. And on the back of his magnificent defensive play, he grounds it to the 2nd baseman for 1 away. Rose now, who is 0 for 1. First pitch swing. Zion Rose up the middle. Is that going to drop in for us? No. So 2 away. Carmona to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-0 pitch. Yeah, I was shocked when I was going through everybody's stats ahead of recording this one to see that, oh, it's another error from the Jays. Carmona's aboard. I had completely missed Carmona hitting a home run, so I have no idea when it happened, but you can see there, he does have a home run this year. Troy Childers, who is 1 for 2, comes in. He draws a walk. That looked a strike to me, but anyway, we'll take it. And can Ford now tie this game? Or even give us the lead. He's not really a home run hitter. Another full count. It's a balk. Well, that's an interesting one. So, if Ford can get another hit, he will tie the game here. It's another walk to load the bases. In comes Jimmy Singley, who is 0 for 2. Come on, Jimmy boy. 2-2 pitch. Oh, he strikes out to leave the bases loaded. We're not making the most of these errors, are we? Gillespie comes in now. He is 0 for 2 to face Carmona. Full count. And a strikeout. Excellent work. Ramos now, who is 2 for 2. 2 triples. I always want to get another triple, if I'm honest. And he's hit it well. I'll tell you what, he's done one better than that. That is a home run. 443 feet. And if I'm honest, Ramos can go and do one today. He's annoying me now. 3 for 3, 2 triples and a home run. 3 runs scored. That's a decent day's work, isn't it? Arredondo comes in. He pops it up into right field. Childers barely has to move. And that'll be 2 away. And it is Martinez coming in now. 1 for 2 today. A 1-2 pitch. Can Carmona end the inning? It will do. Over to first for the 3rd out. But another Jays run across. The gap is 3. We are 4-1 down. And Vega will lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch swing. Tony Vega. No, it's popped up. And that will be 1 away. It's Lemus now, who is 1 for 1. With a walk as well. It's a 3-0 pitch. Lemus gets himself aboard. Now, as I said last time, he can steal a base. Mendoza, who is 0 for 2. His batting average is right on 300. He needs to get on base here. Otherwise, he's going to dip below 300. And he will be dipping below 300 as he pops it up into center field. 2 away. In now will come Fernandez. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. It's a 1-1 pitch. Fernandez to the shortstop. That'll do it. And we just can't get anything going with the bat today, can we? Marino, who is 0 for 1, will face Carmona. It's a 1-2 pitch. Carmona with a strikeout. Nice one. Although it was framing from Zion Rose, it looks like. Aponte comes in now, 1 for 2 today. Another 1-2 pitch. And that is into left field for a hit. It drops in front of Vega. And he will keep the runner at first with 1 away. Perez comes back in, 0 for 2. An 0-1 pitch. It is, oh, it's very deep. Oh dear. And I think that might have to do it for Carmona. It is now 6-1 in the 6th. And it was 431 feet, if anybody cares. And, yeah. Mario Black will come in now to face Maya. Not a good day's work, was it, for Carmona? 5.1 inning, 6 runs, all of them earned. And Black gets the out at first, thanks to Mendoza. Tesco Hernandez coming in now to pinch hit, batting .218 this season. Let's hope we can get into their bullpen now and start and chip away at this. Hernandez strikes out, so that'll do it for the top of the 6th. But 5 runs is now the gap. Vizcaíno comes in for them. He has a ERA of over 4 this season, just a smidge over. Rose will lead us off. And to first pitch swing, Zion Rose grounds it to the shortstop for 1 away. Pinch hitting is TB. You can see he's in a slump, batting .260 this year. He's in a bit of a slump. That's all it is. It's a 2-2 pitch. He strikes out. I would have gone with, if I was pinch hitting there, with Tani against a right-hander, to be honest. But anyway, 2 away. Childers to the plate. It's a 1-2. Well, he's 1 for 2, sorry. A 2-0 pitch. And Childers gets another one through. Continues to have just a magnificent season. And it is Ford now who is 1 for 2. Can he just try and get something going for us? There goes Childers, and he gets there. Oh, and better than that, they throw it away, and he gets the third as well. So we have a run at third. Can Ford drive it in? Full count. Ford, he can. He drives it through the left side of the infield for a 2-out RBI single. It is now 6-2. Singly to the plate, who should do better against the righty. He's 0 for 3. That's a loose one. Takes Ford into scoring position now. If Stingley can put the ball in play here for us, get himself on board, we might have a chance. Better yet, he gets himself to first with a walk. It brings Vega in. Now, we would much rather not have Vega up against a right-hander pitcher. He is 0 for 3 today. And Vega rips it down into the right field corner. It should score 2. One comes across. Singly, no, he stays at third. It is 6-3. 2 out. Runners at second and third. This is much, much more like it. And Ken Lemus now get himself a hit. And, well, he's not... He'll need to send it right into a corner to get Vega home from second, sorry. Vega, who are you, Lemus? Grounds it to the first baseman. It ends the inning. We are stranding some runners, though, aren't we? We've stranded loaded bases and then runners at second and third. It'll be DeJesus coming in to pitch to face Gillespie. DeJesus this season, that was not his name. His ERA is 2.33. He's having another wonderful year for us. And that will be caught in left field by Vega. Speaking of having wonderful years, we do need to start nominating your MVP candidates. It's Ramos coming in, who is just absolutely smashing our pitching everywhere. And for once, he's going to be out as Ford makes the catch for 2 away. So yeah, let me know in the comments who you think has been our best player this season, and we'll start to get an MVP list together. And we can vote for that when the season is coming to an end. Speaking of coming to an end, that's the end of the top of the 7th. Let's have a stretch. So welcome back. It is Mendoza to lead us off against Vizcaíno. Mendoza 0 for 3 today. And that is not going to improve those numbers as he pops it up into centre field. 4-1 away. In now will come Fernandez, who is 0 for 2 with at least 1 walk in there. It's a 0-1 pitch. Fernandez, that's a good piece. A good piece. A very good piece. It's a home run for Edmilson Fernandez. A 14th of the season, 394 feet. It is 6-4. And the Tigers aren't done yet. All right, pitching change on the back of that. Wandilson Charles comes in to face Zeon Rose. He has an ERA of 4.57. Rose not with the best day at the plate. First pitch swing. Zeon Rose grounds it to the shortstop. That will be 2 away. And we'll pinch hit. Errol Vera will come in, batting 226 this season. Full count, 2 out, no one on. Vera draws the walk. Back to the top of the order we go with Childers, who is 2 for 3 today. Another full count, another walk. Chris Ford will come to the plate. He is the go-ahead run right now. He is 2 for 3 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. Chris Ford gets it through. Is Vera going to... No, stay there, mate. Stay there. No, he's going to come home. Belly flop. He doesn't need to. He gets there. It's 6-5. It's another RBI single for Ford. It is singly to the plate. He's going to face Ryan Barucki, who we had, I think, when we were at the Jays a couple of games ago. Anyway, can Jimmy Singly against the left-hander get something in play? It's a loose pitch. Runners will stay where they are, though. Come on, Jimmy boy. It's a full count. Can he load them for Vega? Come on, Jimmy. No, he strikes out again. Get him out of the game. Get somebody else at third. Keep Vera in. Cesar Espinoza will come in now. It's a 1-run game. He's going to face Martinez, who is 1 for 3. It's an 0-1 pitch. Come on, Espinoza. That is into right field. Childers is there, and Childers makes another stunning catch. A one-hander. Excellent offensive play there. Marino comes in. He's 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. It's a strikeout. That looked like it was a high and wide, didn't it? Alponte comes in with 2 out. He is 2 for 3 today. It's an 0-1 pitch. That is into left field. Vega will field it on the bounce. It will be a 2-out single. And Perez now, who hit a home run last time up, he is 1 for 3. First pitch has a swing. It's going to drop in again to in front of Vega. So runners at first and second now with 2 away. Come on, boys, don't do this. It's Meyer, who is 1 for 3. A 1-2 pitch. Espinosa sits him down. And let's go have a bat in the bottom of the 8th and see if we can get this deficit wiped out. It's Vega, who is 1 for 4. It's a 1-0 pitch. Tony Vega grounds it to the shortstop for 1 away. In now comes Lemus, who is 1 for 2 with a couple of walks. A first pitch swing from him. Oh, we hit him. Why didn't you hit Vega? He could have been 1 short of going third all time. Mendoza comes in. He's having a shocking day. 0 for 4. First pitch swing, and he grounds it into a double play, does he? No, just 1. So, tying run at second for Fernandez. He hit a home run last time up. First pitch, gets away from the catcher, does it? No, he keeps it in front of him. So, runner stays at second. A 1-0 pitch. Come on, Edmilson. He grounds it up the middle. Run, Edmilson. Run, Edmilson. No, he doesn't get there. We go to the 9th. 1 run down. And it is Espinosa to continue to Tyler Nevin, who's pinch hitting, batting .244 this season. It's a 1-2 pitch. Espinosa with another strikeout. His 60th of the season. Gillespie comes back in 0 for 4. Can we keep the 0? It's an 0-2 pitch. That is popped up. Ford's coming in. Simple catch. 2 away. And it is Ramos, who is 3 for 4 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. And that is... It's up. Vega barely moved, which is, to be fair, basically his career to date. And he catches it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It is Valdemir Pinto coming in to pitch for them. ERA of 3.45. He's going to face Rose, a pinch hitter, and then Childers. Rose is 0 for 4. It's a first pitch swing. We need a run. Come on, Zion. Can you get yourself on base here, please, mate? Zion Rose has popped it up into right field. 1 away. Does Otani pinch hit, I wonder? He does. He's batting .232 this season. Come on, Shohei. It's a 3-0. He gets himself on base. An on-base percentage for Shohei, man. He's still fearing the pitches. It's Childers now with the tying run aboard. He is 2 for 3. A 1-2 pitch. Childers, no, not a double play. Not a double play. It's not. But the runner is out at second. We are down to our final out. Chris Ford is 3 for 4 today. Does he have another hit in that batter here? It's a full count. He does not. And we've dropped the game to the Blue Jays 6-5. Good game, though. Good game. Good game, but not a great start from Carmona, was it? Now, he is up for arbitration at the end of this year. The question, I guess, is... He's arguably the weak point in the starting rotation this season. Do we keep faith with him? I mean, he's up for arbitration. We're not going to just release him for nothing, I suppose. He's probably, even if he drops down to sort of 5th in the rotation, he's probably, I'd say, worth sticking with. The issue, though, is that, you know, his salary is getting up there. I think his arbitration estimate is at just 9.5 million, which is a lot of money for sort of number 5 in a rotation. But I think he's, let me know what you think. I think he's probably done enough to stay part of what we're doing, and he's a team leader as well, which obviously helps things. Highly respected, but I'd respect him more if he could win some games for us, if I'm honest. But anyway, that is that. We can't win them all, and the gap at the top of the division is now down to 2 games to the Twins, with the White Sox a further 3 games back. So it is getting a little bit nervy at the top, if I'm completely honest. We're sort of back to playing 500. We'll be back next time, though. We will come back to face how we're looking towards the end of the season here. I mean, the good thing you could say is that we don't have to face... We've got to face the Twins. Do we come back for that, or is that a little bit too soon? I think it is soon. It's the last chance we have to play them. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to come back for the Twins? Or do you want to come back for the Yankees, who are the best team in baseball, certainly in the American League? If we get a consensus in the comments, then we'll do that. So Twins, who are 2 games back in the division, or Yankees, best team in the American League, and we'll do what you guys want to see. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget you nominate your MVPs. Take care.